been discussed. Okay, so payroll, batch element entry and everything. Okay, we just process the payroll and then we have seen complete rollback of the payroll. Okay, now today's session is we are going to be discuss payroll corrections. Okay, why the payroll corrections needs to be involved generally. Actually, in every organization we have a system, attendance system, or some other external systems. If the organization value is high, okay, every employee will, when they are getting to the into the office, they will punch at the attendance machine by the fingerprint or by swiping a ID card or something else, right? The system will capture the timings, okay, and then when we go out, we'll do the same. Okay, so this is called of the attendance machine, right? So that by end of the month, when before processing of the payroll, so we pull out the data from the machine and we load into the system. Okay, we load into the system. So this is what is this actually? This is a generalization of the process. Okay, so maybe by loading from one system to the another system, there may be errors may be happen. Okay, like sorry guys. Okay, maybe due to any of the errors, some of the employees may not be loaded the attendance, or wrong data will be loaded into the attendances. Okay, so when we will come to know that after the batch element entry is transferred, thereafter the payroll is completed, and thereafter we have seen the complete of the reconciliation reports. Okay, I will show you the reports as well now. Okay, by seeing the reports, we have been understand that there is some of the attendance, maybe overtime hours. Okay, maybe number of days absences was wrong, so it may happen something. So due to that reason, we have to be so what we have to be do that, we have to do the payroll corrections now. Okay, we'll see about the payroll corrections, how we do this. Okay, sorry. Okay, now okay, we'll say till which month the payroll is completed. We'll see about ERPTREE employees. Till October 2019, payroll is completed. Okay, now we'll start about okay, we'll start about November 2019 payroll. So there was so many assignments here. Okay, I'll process it non-recurring of the elements first through the batch element entry. So what was the non-recurring elements? Maybe other elements or something was there, right? Okay, I'll process other recurring elements. What was so these are all the E3 employees assignments. Okay, so employee number, assignment number. We will note down the assignment numbers first. Okay, 1, 8, 11, 12, 13. Employee number 2, 3, 6. So these all belongs to E3 employees. 7, 2. Employee number 4, employee number 5. That's it. These are the E3 employees. Now I'll create the batch element entry for November 2019. Okay. So first, generally before the processing of this is a pre-process of the payroll. Okay. Let's make it for 25th of November 2019. Okay. So what this is HRE3 E3 November 2019 employees batch element entry. Okay, this is the naming conventions. Okay, you just save on this. We have discussed about all these things, right? Okay, now I'm going for the element lines. Okay, I selected for E3 overtime. Apply assignment number 1, pay value and the number of hours. I'm just giving the pay value is 1500, so number of hours is 50. Yeah, we should give the format something like 12 minutes, 50 hours and 12 minutes. Like this, give some more employees for the non-recurring elements. Employee number 8. Number 8 and 450 0 hours, it's only 45 minutes. Okay. So 12 hours 12. Okay, something like 450. Like 1 hour 12 minutes. No, 15 minutes. Okay, so this is water, for example. Okay, so I'll do for the other elements, other non-recurring elements. Sure, E3 extra allowances. Few of the employees, you can say employee number 4 or 5. And then pay value is 1500. Next, yeah. Employee number 5, 650. Okay. Next, employee number 236. Generally, what I'm doing this is not done by the manually in the real time. So this will be done by the data loader or any of the interfaces through the technical coding. So that I will explain you in the technical classes, but doing of this manual work is very hectic actually. So this will not done by like this, okay? That will be those. So from the external system, we have a 10,000 of employees, okay? So from the 10,000 of employees doing all this, it's very big process. Okay, these are the extra allowances. Now, so what is the next thing is, next we'll make a validate. Right. So it's valid, and then we'll make a transfer. See, if you click this purge after transfer, now I'm doing the transfer. Once we do the transfer, so this data will be deleted from these tables, okay, from this batch element entry. It's means a temporary tables. Better to don't click this, okay. If you click on this, if you purge this, this will not be rolled back it again, okay. So when you have to be do this purge after the payroll reconciliation is completed, and then once you pay to an employees the salaries, once you pay to an employees, then you can make a purge manually. So this is a better option. If you click this checkbox, once the transfer is completed, then the immediately purge will be happened. If the purge will be happened, the data will be deleted. So, but data is available in the payroll. If it is a corrections, how can you do it? So, if it is a 10 out of, for example, there is a 10,000 of employees. For example, there will be 100 or 150 employees data corrections are there. Through the batch element entry is easy. So, if you purge here, you have to go to the each and every employee assignment screen and the element screen. You have to do the corrections to do this. So that's the reason you do it manually this purge. Okay, right. We'll check it now. Is this transferred or not? See, it's transferred. Even you cannot update it here. Nothing. Okay. Now what we'll do? We'll run the payroll of November month. Even if you want, you can check it. View. So payroll process result. Sorry, ERPTREE employees. What is the action type? Batch element entry. See, this is on today's. Okay. Now run the payroll. Okay, November 2019. Right, payroll is completed. Now we'll see, this is a payroll run. Okay, so this is what of this, right? So this is a payroll run, and then see, if you want, you can see it, each and every employee results. Okay, overtimes, charity funds, everything you can see it. Number 4, say extra allowances, this one. Okay, now see, now we'll show you the how to do the reconciliation. Okay, so how can we come to know that this is, there is a corrections of one particular employees or set of employees out of we process maybe 10,000 or 20,000 of employees payroll. So out of these, we maybe 200 or 300 employees payroll corrections will be there, right? How we do that? Okay, first we need to be a report for those employees. Okay, so for there is a report for this payroll, so you can do it in that. Go to view, a request, submit new request, single request. Okay, there is a report called element register report is there. Okay, it should be here. Okay, it's not there. If it is not there, we have to be attached, okay, to the request group. Okay, this particular, how do we attach that report? See, I will show you now. Go to this responsibility request group, HRE3 consultant. First, go to this responsibility definition. Where should we go? Go to the sysadmin or application developer. Okay, security, responsibility, define. What was HR3 consultant? Okay, so this is a request group. You should attach to this request group. Okay, you should attach to this request group. Close this, and then so you have to check the concurrent program first. Element register report, concurrent program, define. Element register report. This is the, okay, so this report we have to attach to this concurrent program. Okay, this is a concurrent program. We have to attach this request set. Then only it will be available in the HRE3 consultant. Okay. Okay. So and closes, and then go to the request group, responsibility, request. Okay. In HRMS report. Next, this is a concurrent program, right? It should be attached here. See this. There is a program set application stage function. Program is nothing but, so concurrent program, set is nothing but request set. Request set is nothing but, so if it is a 2 or 3 concurrent programs you want to run one after the other at a single submit, that is called a request set. Okay, so you have to choose a set. This we will discuss later. Even you can see the application like fast formulas or something you can attach through the application. Okay, the next is stage functions. Okay, we'll discuss those things later. You can save it now. This report will be available at HRE3 consultant. See, element register report. Click on OK. Next, from date and to date. Okay. So which month it is? November, right? November 2019 first. So it will be 30th of the November. Okay. Why I'm giving it should, it's actually 25th of the November you can give it. If it is any, is there any quick pays in the mid of the month? Is there any settlements mid of the month? Maybe 15th or 16th. The some of the two to three employees, it's go, they went on vacation. Okay. Maybe organization has given the settlements through the quick pay. Those data also will comes in the report. Okay. Next, selection criteria here. You want to go with an employee classification or employee name or employee set, element set, sorry, element set. So element classification is nothing but if you select this criteria, okay, you can either class, what are the classifications we have? Earnings, deductions, or information, like this type of the elements we have, right? So like this, if you select an element name, you can choose only one element name. Okay, go with an element set. Okay, you create the element set and give that element set for all those elements, the data will be displayed. Okay, see, first I will show you. First one, element classification. This element classification, you can choose this, either be earnings or the involuntary deductions or voluntary deductions. Okay, you have to choose like this. Okay, now if it is, if you are not, if you selected like element name, so only single element name you can select, either of these you can select any one of the element. So for only one particular element, the report will get processed in that way. Okay, either if you select an element set, so you can choose the element sets. We are not defined the element sets. Okay, so like this. Now I'm going with the employee element classifications. Okay, I'll select as earnings first and then I'll run. So if you, we have a involuntary deductions also, deduction voluntary deductions as well. So those are the things are there, right? So in such cases we will run for the report. Okay. Okay, what is this payroll? Employee ERPTREE employees payroll. Okay, so this one, so the consolidation set, I'll explain you this. You want to run for all the employees, leave it as blank. You want to run only set of employees, you create an assignment set. Okay, so what are the assignment set comes here, those for those employees this will be run. Okay, so I'm to run it for all the employees, and then output file type is what? HTML or comma delimited HTML. So if you give it an HTML, you can filter it and you can make this an easy in the Excel. Okay, click on submit. Okay, once complete this, we have to run for the deductions as well. So instead of running earnings for one time and deductions, voluntary deductions, involuntary deductions, instead of doing this, you create element set. Okay, include those all the elements, and then you can select it one time and then you can process it. Okay, see, this is the report actually. This is only for the earnings. Okay, one second, I'll show you. So we'll make a copy paste in Excel. Okay, so this is a checkpoint. Just make environment. Okay, so what is this? This is sort of earnings. Okay, this is an earnings. See, so these each employee numbers. Okay, each employee numbers, and then there is assignments. Okay, so effective dates. Okay, so here there is a run type. If it's a quick pay, it will come as a quick pay here. Okay, it will run as a quick pay here. See here. So for these employees, it will be a, see, this is an extra allowances. Okay. So there is no A-ticket payment, there is no annual leave payment for these employees. Okay. Okay, just remove these two things. Okay. So extra allowances we are given for all these employees as extra allowances. We are given then overtime amounts for these employees. Okay, transport allowance. These are the record elements. These are the basic salaries. Expects basic salary. Either be some of the employees expect basic salary, either be Indian basic salary. Okay, so two different elements. Okay, element. This is the basic salaries, and then see this is rent allowance, house rent allowances. Okay, so extra allowances. This is for the payroll. Okay, which type of the payroll is E3 employees. We can run for the different payrolls also. Okay, so like this, it will get, this is the total earnings. Okay, employee data birth, data fired actually. Okay, last time. Okay, so these are all the things will comes here, and then see now. For example, by seeing this, you can understand maybe this overtime. Okay, so we can do with the reconciliation now in the overtime part. Okay, so in the overtime part, we'll see all the, see against in each and every employee we are seeing it. Okay, so there is will be a attendance timesheet that is in the Excel. For example, that is in the other Excel. Once we do the VLOOKUP, there will be some errors. Maybe these employees, the data will be incorrect. Okay, maybe this data will be incorrect. Okay, so likewise, maybe extra allowances for one or two employees, the data will be incorrect. Okay, so what we have to do? Okay, okay, before proceeding, just we'll save on this November 2019 total data. Okay, so now I'll run for the, now I'll run for this deductions part. Okay, so same element register. So choose like this element register report. Okay, just give us the classification involuntary deductions. Even for the voluntary deductions and involuntary deductions, you can make an element set as well. Okay, so for example, we have like voluntary deductions and involuntary deductions, right? So in such cases you can make like this, or even you can create one element set. I'll show you how to run this report at one time. Okay, payroll, create an element set here. So this element set you can use for every month. Okay, like E3 element set type as concept. Okay, save it. Classification rules, earnings, and then involuntary deductions. Next, voluntary deductions. Okay, produce any information elements, those also will come here. Okay, so like this. Okay, by using this element set, okay, so you can run for the report now. Now, if you want runtime, our earnings, deductions, information elements, all at one time, you can use this. Okay. Three employees. Sorry, not running. This is element register report. So 1st November 2019 to 30 November. So selection criteria, element set. Yeah. One second. This was created on which date? element set. So this was created on 25th November, so it's not available yet. Okay, see, these are all the elements will get comes. Okay, earnings and everything, but we don't want this. Okay, we just want only our E3 elements. Okay, so you can include the, like, you can include or exclude by using the include and exclude option. You can select our only involuntary or voluntary deduction elements. You can do that. Okay, so but now I'm running for the report only for the voluntary and involuntary deductions. So that's the reason it's not displaying here. So presently we'll do the reconciliation part, and thereafter I will show you that what was the issue there. So element classification. I'll show you the element set is why it's not coming. Involuntary deductions. For this, there is no involuntary deductions. For these employees, I think there is no. It's not showing. 1 second. I think maybe there is no involuntary deductions. So find, okay. Involuntary deductions, E3 employees, element classification. Maybe there is no deductions of these employees. That's the reason it's not displaying. Okay. Okay. If it is deductions part, we will make it in the other Excel sheet, and then we'll do the corrections. We'll do the reconciliation. Okay. So, for example, when we do the reconciliation with an external system, we found these are the issues. So, what will be happen? Okay. For example, there is two ways here we can do it. The one way is, so that is depends upon the count of the employees. For example, 1 or 2 employees, for example. So now instead of for example, only this employee and this employee, as only 2 employees, we have a corrections. Okay, only for these 2 employees we have a corrections. For example, let's make it 1 second. For example, this employee extra allowances is the correction, and this employee overtime is the correction. Okay, only 1 or 2 employees having a corrections. What we will do? Okay, employee number 3, extra allowances, instead of 1740, it was only the 740, and then it is employee number 13. Overtime amount is 680, but it displayed here 480. Okay, so how we'll do the corrections? First, we'll do this employee number 3 in the extra allowances. Okay, payroll run. So for example, you go with an assignment process result, so that's better. ERPTREE extra allowances. It's what before 740. So this is 7. It should be actually 1740. So we'll do the corrections now. How we'll do it? So we will change this in the assignment entry. Remember, employee number 3. Employee number 3. So this is extra allowances. Okay, see, it is processed in the November period. Okay, so it should be actually 1740. Do the changes like this, make it or update or correction, make it correction. Okay, so and then change it. Okay, next what we have to do, we have to run the retry payroll run. But even though if you see in the assignment results, it will be only 740, it's not 1740. See here, 740. Okay, once you done the retry payroll, so see this mark for retry, I'm retrying it. Okay, so I'm making a free running of the payroll only for this particular of the employee. We changed the corrections only for this employee, right? Run for the retry payroll run, this one, retry payroll run. Okay, so 25th run. Now see, I have shown you 740 in the run results. 1740 is that entry results. Okay, that is entry values. This is a run result. Where I changed in the entry values. Now the entry value will be effect in the run results. Remember, entry value is different and the run result values are different. Okay. Now, so that 1740 will affect here. Thereafter, we'll do this change. Okay. What was the employee number? Assignment number is 13, and then overtime is the change. Okay. Let it be run this. Let it be run. Meantime, we'll do this. Employee number 13. 480. Here it's not 480. It's like a 680, for example. Employee number 13. So this is an overtime. For example, this is a 680. Next, close this. See, this is entry results. We are now, it's not this. We'll see in the run results. We'll see in the run results. See, in the overtime, still it's 480. That's 1 hour 12 minutes. Now, once you make a retry of this, so this will become also be a, we'll say this program is completed or not. Yes, this is completed. Okay, so now you can make a retry of this. We'll see the employee number 3 first. Okay, if that run result is affected or not. Okay, this is employee number 3. View results. See, 1740, it's affected, right? So in the same manner, once this after you doing the corrections, you run again element register report. So the affected values will be comes. Okay. Now we can say employee number 13. Alright, 680. See, pay value is 680, number of minutes and hours. Okay, so like this it will comes. Okay, so what and the next is, see, for example, okay, now I'll run the report. You can see this affected values will comes. Element register report. So click on find. So this is 7 elements earnings, right? Okay, this is not correct data now because we rectified it. Okay, now we are making it with another set. This is completed. We just close this. This is older one. See now, see the employees here. See here, 1740 and then 680. The affected values are comes in the report. Okay. Now, okay. For example, if it is a 1 or 2 employees, we can do the corrections like this. If it is a bunch of employees, like 5 to 6 employees. Okay. So likewise, how we do this. For example, all these employees, these 3 employees have a corrections. Okay, as example in the extra allowances, this employee and this employee has a corrections. So how we do it? Okay, so what we do is the complete. So if it is a more number of employees, the corrections, we have to go with a rollback option. Okay, and to go with the roll back the payroll. Go to view request. Submit your request. Okay, rollback run. Okay, so which month rollback? 25th November 2018. There will be, once you done the rollback, it will be purged from the payroll tables. The data will be purged and this will not be appeared no more in the view results. Okay, so because there is a 6 employees, there is a corrections. Okay. Even after the rollback also, we have 2 more options we have to make. Either you go to the element screen and change these values. You can navigate to all the 6 employees screens. Okay, element employee assignment and the element screen, you can navigate it and you can change it. Okay, or else go, even you roll back the batch element entry and you can change over there. Okay, directly you cannot change it now in the batch element entry because those values are transferred. So after transfer you cannot change it. We have seen there is a grayed out mode, right? Okay, so you have to be roll back the data as well and then you can do it. I'll show you those 2 things now. Okay, so now you can go and see the payroll, this HRE3 employees. See, there is no November payroll. It's rolled back that. Okay, so it will not be available. Even you can see if you run the report also, the report will not display anything. Okay, so there is no November payroll. Okay, so you have to do the corrections of all these things. So you can go to the each and every employee. For example, This is what, this is employee number 5, extra allowances is the correction. And then you can go like this, same as before. Okay, employee number 5, assignment entries. So this extra allowance, this is a correction. So this is what is this? This is a 650 instead of 650. So actually it's supposed to be 850. Like this, you have to do the changes for all the 6 employees. Okay. So this is one option, or else there is a easiest way from the batch element entry. Okay. From what we have to do the batch element entry, because when you navigate to the batch element entry, see. November 19, November 19. Okay, see, you want to be changed. For example, you're supposed to be changed like employee number 5, extra allowances 650. Employee number 5, extra allowances are 650. So can you change it here? See, you cannot change it. So here, if the system is allowed the changes here, it's an easiest way, right? If system is allowed. Okay. So same the overtime. If there is any changes, we can do the changes and we can make a transfer. Instead of navigating to each and every employee and the assignment screen. So that's not right actually. Okay. So what we have to be doing, we have to be roll back this as well. We have to roll back batch element entry as well. Then system will get allowed. Now roll back. So you have to use now this rollback. So this rollback run is only for the payroll rollback. This is the rollback. Okay. So which year? 2019. Processing time. Here you have to be selected. Batch element entry. You have to select. So if it is any quick pays or prepayments, you have to select that type. Batch element entry. So payroll process. Acha, 2018. Acha, 2018, because the transaction was in 2018, right? This is the transaction date. Okay, this is the one, 2nd April. Okay, so I'm rollbacking this for all the employees. Okay, now we have done the rollback, right? Now you can see in the batch element entry, sorry, in the payroll run result, batch element entry type. See, before there is with the 2nd April there is a batch element entry, right? So there's nothing, there is no batch element entry. Okay, so now you can able to change the batch element entry. See here, before the status was transferred, now it is a valid. Okay, now it is a valid. Now you can able to change the values. So okay, for example, in the overtime, what are the employees needs to be changed? Is this one? Not this one. This is Is this the one we have created today? No, this is 27th March. There is a batch element. That is also the name of November 2019. Yes. This is on ERPTREE November 19. So this is a one. Okay. Go to see these employees in the extra allowances. See how many employees. This is extra allowances column. 650. What is the employee number 5? For example, this amount employee number 5. This is not 650. This is like a 450. Okay. And then what is the other employee? 1850. This employee number 2. Okay. This is employee number 2. This is not like 1850. This is 2850. Okay. And then employee number 6. For example, this is only 550. Okay, line this, and then next overtime. Okay, overtime is what see here. Employee number 12 450. Thirteen 680. Something like 780. Okay, so now what we have to do, the same process, make a validate and transfer and run the rerun the payroll. Okay, so this is the easiest process. Instead of these employees, when you navigate it and you can do the corrections for each and every employee, and then you have to be retry run for each and every employee, right? So that is what it's validated. Right, it's validated. See, there is an error. We'll see what is the errors. Maybe employee number 13, this is 780 is an error. Right. Employee number 3. Maybe the employee number 3 is an error. Employee number 3 and 13. Employee number 3. It says this is existing report, right? 1740. Overtime, employee number 13. This is an overtime. 680. But here we given 780. Employee number 3 740. So before we change these two employees, right? And again we are changing. That's the reason maybe an error. Okay. So actually, once we check it, let's check the employee numbers. We'll check at the screen as well. Employee number 13. Employee number 13. What? This one we have to be check it. The what time? Employee number 13. Extra allowances, employee number 3. These two employees we changed before. That's the reason. Again, system is giving some error. Combination. Employee number 13. Okay. So there is an overtime. It's already there. Okay. So 680. It's already there. Okay. That's the reason system is given error. Okay. Next. Who's an employee number? Employee number 13. Employee number 13. Employee number 3. So extra allowances 7740. So it's there. It's already there. Okay. The settlement system is thrown an error. We changed it again. Okay. Right. We deleted those records now, and then because that is a recurring element, you see it. It's there already. Okay. So that is the reason system is thrown an error. You can delete those two values and you can run it, because the batch element entry at the header level, say it November 19. So we selected action. If entry exists, reject the entry. Okay. So if we do the transfer will not complete. Okay, transfer makes an incomplete. Change this. Okay. So the rest of the things are valid. So now you can make valid tagging. It will be valid, and then you can transfer and then rerun the payroll. Right. See valid, or you can make a transfer. Same as usual. Transfer gets completed. Thereafter, you can run the payroll. Okay, done. You can check it now. Transfer. Now you run the payroll. November 2019. Right. ERPTREE employees. See, run type. See why it is 3 number, because 2 times we roll back it. This is the 3rd time payroll run. Okay. See now the payroll is processed. You can run the payroll report now. What are the employees we changed? For example, see employee number 5. Extra allowances we changed it. Okay. So see. See extra allowances, it's 450. Before it was 650, right? Likewise, we can check this overtime for another employee number 12. $350. Before how much is $450? Okay. So likewise, like this, we can do the payroll corrections when we do the reconciliation if it is any errors. Okay. So this is what are the payroll corrections. This is very important actually. This is retry of the payroll, rollback. We have other option called a reversal run. That reversal run we can see it after that end of the payroll, because there are so many things needs to be happened before the reversal run. Okay, that we'll see it. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll end the session. If you have any queries, you can ask me. Any more questions? Hello. No more?
Hello.
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 Yeah. Tell me.
Okay, Reddy, I just wanted to check as we have attached earnings elements. So do we have to attach deductions element as well, or they'll process automatically?
Where? Where we attach earnings deduction element.
Because as we have run the element register report, we didn't get any involuntary deductions. So ideally, taxes should be deducted automatically. when the payroll is
No, no,
processed?
no, no. Actually, we'll get it. Involuntary deduction report, you have to be run it. Okay. So you have
Okay.
to, like we run the earnings element, right? In the same manner, you have to be run it. Okay. Element register report, give the dates like this: 1st November 2019. If it is involuntary deductions or voluntary deductions, if it is there, it will come definitely. So
Okay.
you have to choose element classifications. So you have to choose voluntary deductions, choose a payroll, okay, or else voluntary deductions will be there, okay. You choose the
Okay.
payroll type is E3 employees, okay, you can run it. I think in our case, in our payroll, we don't have a classifications of involuntary deductions. There may be a voluntary deductions, okay. So that's the reason it's not, okay, I'll show you that as well.
I think elements are already defined in these categories, in these classifications.
See, yes, yes, you
Okay.
didn't attend the previous classes. See here. See here,
I
this is
missed
what
one
a,
or two.
okay. So
Yeah.
see, this is ERPTREE charity fund. This is of voluntary deductions. Okay.
Uh-huh.
See here, these are the voluntary deductions.
Okay.
I think there is no involuntary deductions. That's the reason it's not displayed. Okay. In future, we
Okay.
will define the involuntary deductions also.
Okay.
We will
Thank you
get
very
it.
much.
Okay. All right. Anyone else? Okay, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll end the session.